Save point, please. Oh. What do you want, Rasmus? He's gonna kill him, isn't he? You. If you didn't exist. Rip Etho Doubler. Oh no, is she gonna leave? If you didn't exist. That's why I must get rid of you. Only then will I be able to beat him. What do you think you're doing, Rasmus? What's all that in the background? That's absurd! Do you think you can neutralize my power? Of course he can. He was made to be able to do so. Krellian? Surely you're not on their side now? Oh, really now? I don't care about a group of old geezers who are so obsessed with clinging onto their dear little lives that they had to resort to turning themselves into data on the SOL 9000 in order to survive. That's not why. Your existence obstructs me from reaching my goal. That's all. Haven't you been working for humanity's future? For humans to live longer? That is why I assisted you. Yes, that's right. I try to lead the people in my own way. That hasn't changed in the least. Krellian, what's got into you? Kill him, Ramses. Ramses? Ah! And so he died. He just beheaded him, and it was as simple as that. Great. This is what you get for trusting people! Anyway, so we'll never know what Cain was planning, will we? So, Cain is dead? Yes. The final fate for one bound within everlasting flesh. If only he had just accepted our logical ideals too. A fitting end for someone who had become dominated by needless flesh. Excellent work, Krellian. Now there is nothing that can stand in the way of us accomplishing our objective. The anima relics have been awakened and have aligned with their respective animus. Dan, Joseph, Gad have each been aligned with the surface dweller as their animus. Dan, Joseph, Gad have each been aligned with the surface dweller as their animus. Shuga's Asher, Ramses' Zebulun, Krellian's Judah, Sophia's Dinah, Reuben, Simeon, Levi, and Issachar were already aligned 500 years ago. And finally, Graf's Nephtal. All of the anima relics have now been activated. The identity of the persona mask of the Mother Herald has also become clear. The time has come. Now is the time to open the door to God's domain, to attain the fleshly body and wisdom of God. Weren't you guys saying needless flesh, blah blah blah, and suddenly you want flesh too? Huh, what hypocrites. The time of the true awakening, to carry us new horizons. Yes, the time of the gospel has come. Now, humans, extol the awakening of God. Giant ass key. Sphere grid. Suddenly the howling erupted. Even the people who had not mutated were being turned into wells. They howled out like war cries, as if to call out to something. Rip humanity? That was because Erasmus had been manipulated into assassinating the Emperor. Now, with nothing else holding them back, the Ministry had put into use the Gaetia Key, the effect of which was to alter those people who had been destined by God. Those people destined by God, regardless of whether they were surface dwellers or Solarians, began to change shape one after the other. The howling was the people who had filled the earth, calling out to God. Once humans have filled the earth, God will awaken from his long sleep, and the awakening of Mahanan, the paradise in the sky, will soon follow. The true meaning of what the Ministry had spoken, the true nature of that legend, was at last beginning to be realized. This is what they meant when they said, once humans have filled the earth. Eventually, Mahanan, the resting place of God, woke from its long slumber and began to rise, almost as if responding to the call of the people. It appeared before us in all its majestic glory. Yes? Oh, was it the underwater city? That was paradise? But they were trying to create artificial living things there. Whatever. Don't want to get ahead of myself. Is Mahanan a place from some kind of mythology? Wait. It's a giant whale? I think I've played this game before. A giant whale rising up from the ocean. Let's go to the moon! Hello? Thank you. What is the purpose of just hanging there for that long? Save point? Save point? Nope, not yet. Solaris. Gazel Ministry sent a massive force there to obtain God and his wisdom. But by now, neither the nation of Solaris nor the organization known as Gebla existed anymore. The only thing that was left there was an innumerable accumulation of weapons. Almost all of the Solarians had been transfigured into weapons. The Gazel Ministry now reigned over them as their commanders. There was no way we could allow God or God's wisdom to fall into the hands of the Ministry. We decided to assemble all the forces we could and head towards Mahanan. It was a perilous battle. There was no guarantee that we would make it back alive. We were to carry out the plan at dawn. Hence, I had to stiffen my resolve concerning her.